morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the universe. This is Commander Swifty, the ineffectual gamer, and this is Microsoft Flight Simulator, and today we are city hopping. Hello, how are you doing? So, you may notice my screen's very different today. I've just done a video, or I did a video on my YouTube channel just explaining some things that I want to change about the stream and how I've been doing it, because I'm just not happy with the amount of time and effort I was putting in and not receiving anything back from the games themselves. So I've kind of come to the realization that I have to shake it up a bit. Doesn't mean I won't be doing Elite Dangerous stuff in the future. It just means while they at Frontier are trying to get their stuff together, I'm concentrating on other games, and at the moment Flight Simulator is one of them. And today we are going to be city hopping. The only thing is now that that's up and running, and I just need to check my YouTube channel to make sure that's all up and running, which it is, which is fantastic, because I was having problems with that yesterday. So I'm just going to post this in my Discord. Now normally I would try and do this as I go, but I'm going to try and get somebody to start maybe doing this for me on my behalf before streams, if anybody wants that job. I know you don't, but if you want it, it's there. So I'm just going to post this in a couple of different things now, because I have a couple of places I can do a bit of self-promotion in. So I wanted to do that today. I haven't done it with the other streams, but I thought I would do it today. Hey, up the Ville, how are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Well, good to see you again. And I'm a Middlesbrough Football Club fan. I was wondering if you if there are any players that you can think of that have played for Port Vale and Middlesbrough. I was thinking maybe Mikkel Beck had, but I don't know. That was a long time ago. 1 second. Okay. Hello, Blue Nose. How's it going? Good to see you, my man. Very good late night chat with you last night. Just want to make sure I don't get... I'm just making sure I'm putting these in the right places and I don't get banned from anywhere. Because I only want to use self-promotion when I can use self-promotion, so... I do not love the Patriots. I don't actually... very rarely in sport do I hate another team. I'm just like, oh, I don't really have a rival. But the Patriots, I hate. Absolutely hate. Oh, crap, I've left coffee on. Right, you can have just realised I've left the coffee brewing. What an idiot. I was wondering what that smell was. Right, you're going to have to give me 2 seconds while I go grab my coffee, okay? I'd like to put some interval music on, but I haven't got one. Oh, I might do. Hang on. I'll run some of my adverts. Can I run some of my adverts? I don't know if I can do this fast enough. But let's see if I can. I think I might be able to.
Have you ever wanted to visit Beetlejuice? Or how about feeding meta-alloys to a Thargoid? Or maybe you just fancy a grueling 2-week jump-a-thon to Sagittarius A. We're here for you. Ineffectual Airways. We might just get you there. We will also transport Imperial Safes for a book of other credits. Had it up to here with UPS? Or fed up with FedEx? Or do you just feel like the postal service can just go fudge itself? We're here for you. Ineffectual Shipping. We'd love to handle your package.
Bud Light Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius. Today we salute you, Mr. Way Too Much Cologne Wearer.
Mr. Way Too Much Cologne Wearer.
Like a bullhorn, your cologne announces your every arrival, 4 blocks before you get there.
Here he comes now.
Here a splish, there a splash, everywhere a splish splash. You don't stop till every square inch of manhood is covered.
Everywhere a splish splash.
Overslept and haven't got time to shower? Not to worry. You've got 4 gallons of cologne and a plan.
Pour it on.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, Mr. Way Too Much Cologne Wearer. Because we think we smell a winner.
Mr. Way Too Much Cologne Wearer.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just totally lost track of what I was doing. Okay, so everything's done in Discord. Good stuff. And I think everything's done on my YouTube page and stuff. Okay, great. So some good news today is that there has been some new freeware added. So there is now the ability to fly a jet fighter for the first time in this game. Haven't downloaded it yet. Probably should have actually for this stream. It could have been quite a good idea, but I've decided kind of slightly against it. Just going to move my... Oh, not that one. Why is OBS such a pain in the backside? Okay. Now, so as I was saying, there's going to be some changes to the channel in the coming weeks. I really want to kind of start ramping it back up and doing it in a different way than I've been doing it. So you can see today I have a new overlay on here. I don't know if it's a permanent overlay. I quite like it. It's definitely more me. Feels more me, and it feels a bit more organized than I've had it before. So we'll see how it goes. And you can see at the bottom there, there's the address for my Twitch TV if you're watching on Twitch. There's also the YouTube handle there, and I've now joined Twitter. I don't know if tweeting's for me, but we'll see. I'll probably end up just slagging off games makers when they're not doing their job properly, but we'll see. Okay, so let's get into what you're here for, and that is the flying. So I'm gonna click on ready to fly here. Now we are currently at Teesside Airport, Durham Tees Valley Airport actually, its correct name is. And I'm just going to go out a little bit and have a quick look, because I have not been at this airport. So this is my airport, my local airport in England. Straight off the bat, I'm going to say it's not bad. Definitely, I recognise the hills in the background, definitely. These hangars are definitely where they should be. Those planes are definitely where they should be. Probably I would have another prop plane and one less jet plane. I think there's only one jet plane that's normally sitting there. You would not normally have prop planes here. It would be reserved for bigger airliners. The terminal is pretty crappy compared. It's the size definitely, and actually the roof looks about right, but the building itself doesn't. The parking looks about right as well. Can't remember about the other buildings, whether there were other buildings in the background there. I really can't remember. So, let's have a look. Let's go inside the cockpit, because I haven't done that yet. Okay. And unfortunately, I know nothing about the A320. I can't remember. I really can't. I think this one. Turn on. I really can't remember how to start this thing up from cold. No. Okay, unfortunately I'm gonna have to do the auto start because I've totally forgotten how to do it. Skip Hall.
KLM 1123 is cleared to Skip Hall Airport is filed.
Skip Hall.
Take off runway
Skip Hall.
climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
Okay, so we have to go to 11,000 feet.
118.775 squawk 1006.
Fly, take off runway 23. It doesn't actually say fly runway heading, but I'm gonna. So it's 11,000 feet. Right.
Take off runway 2 tree climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
12,000, so we're going to 11,000. We're going to set that to 11,000.
775 squawk 1006.
So flight director.
KLM 1123 read back correct. Contact ground on 119.805.
Hey Morgan, how's it going? Got your name up in lights there. Right, so let's get the ground services. So we'll have. Oh no, we won't. We won't bother. Oh, maybe fuel supply. Should we get the fuel supply?
T-side ground KLM 112 could you please send a fuel truck?
KLM 1123, a fuel truck is on the road.
There you go. There he is. Can you see the fuel truck just backing up there? So I have not flown the A320 in this. This is actually my first time out, and normally I wouldn't stream this because I don't have good feelings about it. But and I forgot what its touchdown speed was as well. I can't for the life remember what the touchdown speed is. So we're gonna get the fuel truck over here. Here he is. Not too bad because he's right by me. So sorry Morgan, I will kind of fill you in. We're on a KLM City Hopper here, and we're going to be flying from Durham Tees Valley, which is just near Middlesbrough. It's in between Middlesbrough and Darlington, and we are flying to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. So this is an actual route that takes place from Durham Tees Valley to Schiphol. I've flown it myself, not on an A320 though. Normally it's a turboprop, but has it gone? He buggered off. He buggered off with my fuel. He's not driving all the way around to come back. Oh, sod him. Right. Yeah, can we request fuel supply end? Right, okay. So I'll request a pushback in a second. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back in because I want to make sure I think I've set the flight director up correctly. Cripes, it's been so I've forgotten even how to fly this bloody thing. But hopefully it hasn't even got a map on it, has it? I can't remember how you change it. Wait, hang on, there was a could be on here that you change it. Oh no, it's up here, isn't it? So so we need to put the range, I think, further. But it's not going to show us properly until we're in the air, I think. Okay. Right. Do you know, I'm scared about pressing some buttons because I've absolutely forgotten how you set this bloody thing up. It doesn't set up like it does in the original Microsoft Flight Simulator. Might have to fly it myself. Might have to do it. Okay. Yeah, I think I might have to do it myself. We'll see. We'll see. So let's get a pushback. Now, in T-side, I can't remember if they push back. Oh, they just stopped the. I think they just stopped the pushback in T-side, if I remember rightly. So I'll request it now. No, that's the wrong one. That one. So I'll request pushback.
Ground KLM 112 requesting pushback.
Okay, see you later, Morgan. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Right, so no pushback tug is available. Is it going to say that a second time? I can do a purpose pushback, but no pushback tug is available. That's ridiculous. Right, okay. Okay, so I can do back to clearance, and I'll do my own pushback. So I'll request taxi.
Ground KLM 112 with Sierra ready to taxi IFR.
KLM 112 taxi to and hold short of runway 23 using taxiway Charlie Bravo cross runway 36. Contact tower on 119.805 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 23 using taxiway Charlie.
Right, so let's have a look at the taxi direction.
6 KLM 112.
Okay, yep, that's fine. That is normally what you have to do. You go to the runway and do a turn. There is a taxiway, but it's only for general aviation, so that's fine. Okay, so here we'll do the... I'll take off the parking brakes, and we're going to do a... I did take off the parking brakes, didn't I? Where's the parking brake? Parking brake is here. Yeah, so it's released. So why is it not doing a pushback? Oh, this is fun. There we go. I was pressing the wrong shift button. I was pressing the right hand one. I thought they were both the same. So yeah, what it normally does is it will push back here and then you kind of swing around. Now in the A320 that makes it slightly more difficult, but I think we can do it. I don't think it's going to be a big issue. Not sure if this is the best colours for KLM. It seems a bit, the colouring seems a bit off. So we'll have to see. And so we're in the cockpit now, so we'll just apply a little bit of engine, and we want to kind of do this turn here. And then we'll make our way along the taxiway. So again, this is the first time I've flown the A320. I think I flew it in a landing challenge, I think. No, it wasn't. It wasn't in a landing challenge. I haven't flown it. This is the first time I've flown it. I thought I might have flown it in a landing challenge. I don't think I have. So this is normal approach, and this is normal how it's normally done in Teesside. You do go to the end of the runway, and then there's a place where you can turn around. And you swing it back around and point it towards the other end. How it's going to work in this plane, I don't know. So I should have my strobe on, to be honest. It's going to be fun. Strobe. No, it's on. Beacon light should be on. Wing light should be on. Nav light should be on. Should be on, and nose one should be on as well. Okay. Right, so you can see here at the end of the runway, just on the left, there's this big area where we can turn it around. And as I said, this is generally the normal procedure here to turn the airplane around. And I remember the first time witnessing it, I didn't feel comfortable with it, but no, you never know. Okay. So just tapping those brakes a little bit because it seems to be going onto the grass and I don't want it to. Just let me check. Oh no, I'm not on the grass, but I'm not far off. Oh, give me 1 second. I just need to send a message to Ella's car because I forgot to. Okay, there we go. Put that back there so I can see the chat. Okay, so yeah, let's get that. This turn's not going to be easy, but I remember it is a very, very close turn. Okay, so I'm going to request takeoff clearance.
Teesside Tower KLM
I'm going to
112
put
tree
our
ready
flaps
for
down a little bit.
IFR departure runway 23.
KLM 112 cleared for takeoff runway 23.
Okay, so we have clearance takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway
So
23
we will
KLM
just get a little bit.
1123.
central. Let the engines up a little bit. And then we'll go full power. If I remember rightly, takeoff speed is 140 or 130. Okay, so we have a positive climb rate, so gears are going up. Right, I'm going to put the flaps up. And I am going to put in the autopilot and cross my fingers that the autopilot's going to do its job. Okay, so I'm going to hold your hand off.
118.775 KLM 112 tree.
So it does look like we're making the turn. Just looking in there. Yeah, it does look like we're making the turn. We are making a positive climb rate. Speed's good. All of that seems correct. Oh. Yep, so we are climbing through to 11,000, which is very good. Okay, so we'll tune Manchester Centre.
Manchester Centre KLM 112 tree is at 4,600 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
KLM 112 tree Manchester Center continue to Tendo as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Now, after this turn, she should flatten herself out. What? Ah, and this is the only thing, the auto throttle. Okay, so why can I not get the auto throttle? She's making a big turn again here. Oh, she is flattening out though. Okay, let's set the speed. Should be. I don't know what I've done with my papers here. I knew I'd need my papers. Airbus A320. Sorry, 1 second. Takeoff. We should be doing climb out. Okay, we should be doing 250. Okay, so I'll knock that back a little bit. Engage. So we should be doing 250.
KLM 112 tree climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
Okay, so we have permission to climb to 17,000 feet, so we're going to change that up. Wait. This is really hard when the kind of camera's moving as well. I should take that bounce off.
KLM 112 tree, did you copy?
Yes, I did. There we go, 17,000. Okay. So where is he? Yes, I did hear it. Launch instruction.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet KLM 112 tree.
Okay, so now we are going to. It looks like we're going to overspeed here, so I do need to start controlling this. I thought. Oh crap! I've turned it off. Engage.
Overspeed.
Yeah, I know.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Right, let's try this again. Still on the climb out, so I want to make sure that's okay. Right, sorry, so let me just crap. This is impossible to set because it's too so it's 260, wasn't it? Because if you do a little bounce, right, I'm going to keep an eye on this speed to see if it actually. There is a marker at 260. There is a marker. And it is leveling. Okay, now it's working. Okay, more or less. Okay, so yeah, I'm giving it a go. It's been a long time since I've flown it, but I've got the altitude and the speeds, so I'm just making sure that. So climb out checklist. Above 10,000 I can go to 280, so we'll change that to 280, so I should start seeing myself speed up. Yeah, we've done it higher. Okay, so 280, so we should start seeing ourselves slowly speed up. Yay! This is all good. And it is actually slightly easier than doing it in Flight Simulator X. So we've got 270 now, which I will acknowledge. 1 second. Hello, Malcolm. I'll get to you in a second.
Climb and maintain flight level
270. Okay.
KLM112 tree.
So it's not anything you should be afraid of when flying one of these, because it is really, really simple. Really simple. Okay. Hey, how are you doing, Malcolm? You were saying you were having problems yesterday. I just wanted to see if did you get everything fixed? Woo! Didn't even have a look. Look, there's the North Sea. So we're gonna head out over the North Sea now. It's probably Hull. Down here will be Hull or something. I didn't actually look exactly where the flight plan will fly over. This is nice. This is the first high altitude airways one I'll be doing in a jet, and we have got clearance I think for 32,000 feet. So yeah. Climb out, cruise. So when we get to cruise, we want to go to. Oh no, hang on. We can even increase now. So we're at 18. Are we past 18,000? I think we've just passed it. So we can now actually up our speed. After 18,000, we are allowed to go to 345. It's a big change. But we can go to 345. That's good. Okay, we're still on the correct path. That's all. Everything here is looking really, really nice. So when we pass level 24,000, we have to take it down a little bit, because of course we'll be getting to. Have we been given permission to go higher, or have we got to wait? Because I think we've hit 18,000 now. So. Maybe we don't. We might not even need to climb to 32. I'm going to be totally honest. Oh no, hang on. Now this is strange. Engage. Maybe.
Please expedite your climb to flight level 270.
Is she going up now? She's going up. Okay. I think that was my mistake. I think you have to punch it when you put in a new one. So that's why I was stuck at 18,000 there. Not completing loading streams. Hey, Wicked Steve, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. How you doing? YouTube not completing loading streams. What do you mean by that? You mean like when you want to watch a stream it doesn't load or something? Or it's or uploading yours? Because if it's uploading, I know what the problem is, Malcolm. They've changed it and they've made it back to front. So you now have to program it like you would a live event. If you want to do specific streams, and if you just want to stream now. No, if you just want to stream now, you have to do it like a live. Do you know what, Malcolm? Send me a private message. Do you have WhatsApp by any chance, Malcolm? If you send me a number in Discord, I'll show you some photos. Yes, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. Yep, climbing. Okay, this is all good stuff. And nice views. I love the cockpit. I really do like the cockpit. It's old, but so am I. Just love it. And look, this matches my little thing. I would like the right seat though. Talked to Elscar about that the other day actually. Actually, what I might do, Malcolm, is I'll send you some photos on Discord. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you have WhatsApp, you can check it on Discord. I spent the whole day yesterday doing test streams because I couldn't get it right. So that's why. So we're slowly flying to 27,000 feet now. As I said, we can set the range higher. We can see Skipple over here. It's a shame this cockpit doesn't have the 3D terrain and stuff. It would be a little bit helpful. But we've only got 14 nautical miles to go to this one, and then we'll be making a checklist. Just want to make sure I'm doing it right. So as we pass 24,000 feet, I actually have to slow down by 10 knots. So, how are you doing, Brian? Good afternoon to you, sir. Now, just while it's making this climb, I hope you like the new screen over the top. Actually, I should take that off for the time being. I need to set that to auto pop up. Actually, I hope you're enjoying the new overlay. Felt like things needed a shaking up. So you can see my address for Twitch TV there. You can see it for YouTube and also for Twitch. I've now got Twitter. I've now got a Twitter account, and feel free to tweet me, twat me, whatever you need to do on there. You're more than welcome, and I will try and keep it up to date a little bit. I'm actually going to be using it more for work this year, so I'll have one account on my phone and the work account on my tablet, and I think that it'll just, every time I do something for work, I'll just do a quick tweet on Twitter. Okay. So, we are approaching, okay, so we're approaching 24,000 feet.
Contact London Center on 118.475.
Will do. Acknowledging the handoff, so we're making a turn here.
Going to
A small turn.
118.475 KLM 112 tree.
So I'm going to wait until we make the next turn before I contact London Center. I'm going to wait till we hit that 24,000 feet. I mean, we don't have to do it at 24,000 feet. So if I go 35, it has. Okay, so do I have to hit that again? Shite. Why am I losing it now? No. Ah! I've done it again. Right. I don't understand this. Why it does that. I don't have to press it because, but now I'm only doing 320. Oh god, this is weird. Okay, so we're still going up for 27. I don't understand why it's sitting at 320. Okay, 320. And if you click it, to engage it, engage selected airspeed mode, engage manage. Okay, selected airspeed mode. Ah, there we go. Okay. Now we're cooking on gas. Okay, so yeah, they really have. I loved Microsoft Flight Simulator X, but it was so annoying at times, really annoying. At least I've got a half decent approach into Amsterdam today, and when I say look at that sea, that's amazing. So we're leaving the northeast coast there to fly over to Amsterdam. They've just come along so far, and you know, the level of detail is just amazing. Yeah, time to start crapping your pants. So when we reach, we're actually over 24. When we reach 28, which I don't know if we've got clearance for yet, we'll have to see when we get to 27. Which reminds me, I need to contact London Center, otherwise we're not going to get that clearance. So, London Center.
London Center KLM 112 tree is climbing through flight level 265 for flight level 270.
KLM 112 tree London Center continue as planned.
Okay, now as soon as we hit 27,000 it'll normally come back and tell you can go to your assigned, which is 32,000, which means we won't need to make any more speed changes. We'll make one more. There you go. So that's our flight level change, so I'll acknowledge that.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 20 KLM 112 tree.
Sorry. I need to get this off. 32, so 8. Oh, no. 3 and 2. Engage selected altitude mode. Ah. Has that gone up? No. Yes, it has. No, it hasn't. Why hasn't it gone up? Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's doing it now. Okie dokie. She is climbing now. Okay. So this will be our cruising point, and flight level 280, which we're almost at. We're gonna knock it down, the speed down just slightly. It's gone to the max speed now, which I don't like it doing that, because I don't feel like I can keep. I don't feel I can keep control of it when it's doing that. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep this view for a second. You can fast forward it. You can go into like a fast forward mode, especially if you're doing like a long line. But to be honest with you, you can also jump. So you can actually jump to the beginning of your descent if you want. And I think it starts off in paused. You set stuff up and you start your descent. There's no way I'm going to do any. There's just no way I'm getting around. That's fine. Can catch a train to Amsterdam after you land. I'm lost, Malcolm. I've said so. Do you know what I'm like? I'll say something and then I just move on. Brian just woke up, which is good. It's about time you get out of bed, you lazy sod. I was up all night talking with Blue Nose last night, actually, until God knows what time. Trying to help him with his flight yoke. He was having an issue with his flight yoke. Unfortunately, couldn't fix it, but it is what it is these sometimes. I mean, I just like it because, you know, like I said, flying these routes in the past were actually, they were more difficult. You had to do a lot more work, and if you didn't get it perfectly right, you'd start finding yourself in a hole very easily. Sometimes the plane would just stall. Oh, we can go down now. So it's 25. We go down to 25, and it's already gone down. So it says engage selected airspeed, but it looks like it's already gone down yet, so I'm not gonna change that. I will be serving drinks. You can have coffee. We might do some food. I don't think you should have the salmon. I love inside this cockpit. Can't wait until there is actually somebody's upgraded the A320, and there is a freeware upgrade to the A320, which is fantastic. But I didn't want to put it in for this stream because I've never flown the A320, and if it's too complicated, I'm going to look a right idiot, which is nothing new, but you know. And I look like I'm doing good now. Let's see when we get down to when we start. Nice one, Wicked Steve. So yeah, we'll see when they have to start going down, which isn't going to be too long. This is a generally short flight in reality. It takes 45-50 minutes.
Overspeed.
Oh, why are we overspeeding? I shouldn't be able to overspeed.
Overspeed.
Right, okay. I'm not overspeeding, which is good.
Overspeed.
Flight level. Okay, let's change it and we'll go down.
Overspeed.
Okay, there we go. We fixed it. I was going to watch that film the other night, actually. I was going to watch number 2, because I always go back and watch number 1 and never watch number 2. Okay, so some mistakes I made on on takeoff. For example, I still have my taxi lights on, I think, but I don't have the landing lights on. Got the beacon, winglets, so that should be set nose lights to off. And yeah, I should have put the landing lights on, but never mind. Okay, so I'm just gonna, we're 34 miles off here. Well, ATC have left us alone, which is nice for once. What's your vector, Victor? Roger, roger. I was watching another film by the guy who wrote that, the Hot Shots, the other day. Hot Shots Part 2, I think it was. It wasn't as funny as the first one, but it was slightly comical. Now I'm not gonna do the ILS approach and stuff. I'm gonna try and do the approach manually or semi-manually using. We shouldn't be overspeeding. We shouldn't be overspeeding. Should be impossible. Shit. So why we're overspeeding? I don't know. That's gonna turn it off, isn't it? Damn it. Oh, do you know? So we should not be able to go faster than what we're doing here. We shouldn't be able to go. So why it's overspeeding, I don't know. I don't know if it's because of... Oh, cripes. And when I touch the throttle, it's affecting it, which it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on that as we go down, because that was working perfectly. And this was a problem I used to have sometimes in the other flight simulator. You see here where it should be. So this marker is my speed setting, more or less. Oh, it's this marker. Sorry, that's my speed setting. But when you look down here, if I actually pull back on it, it's going to. Oh, there's actually not. Is there an auto throttle thing where you have to sit it? Maybe. I didn't know that. No, because my airspeed's going down. Oh crap! Well, I don't mind controlling my airspeed. I don't mind controlling my airspeed, but I'm going to have a good look at that. Sorry if I'm making anybody sick. Okay, so we're only 10 miles off our next point, which is when we'll actually start. This is going to be our descent. So we're going to go down to 27,000 feet. So
KLM 112 descent and maintain flight level 270.
Okay, so we're going to change that. Yeah. We're going to acknowledge that.
Descent and maintain flight level 270.
Hopefully it's doing it.
KLM 112 tree.
Oh, cripes! I'm sorry if I'm making people sickly here. No, so we have to put that in again, or at least. Oh my God, these controls are super annoying at times. So no, it bounced. Just so we're actually. If I can just get that, please. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Okay, now it's climbing down. I'm gonna turn that up slightly because it should be. It's making it. Oh my good lord! Can you not just leave me alone? So this is why I'd love to have the. Let's go to 27. I mean, once we're at 27, it's gonna give us permission anyway to go. Are you kidding me? Thank you. And then I need the engage selected altitude. Okay. Right, and now we can actually bring the map back down because we're actually on our descent now. So I just want to flight level. Okay, 75. Okay, we're on 75 at the moment. Did the computer automatically set that? Right, okay. I'm going to watch to see if the computer actually automatically set that. Speed, I mean. Yeah. I think airplane, and when I was a kid, airplane and
KLM 112
hang on a second.
and maintain 17,000 feet.
Okay. Acknowledge.
Descent and maintain 17,000 feet.
So
KLM
we're gonna
112
go
tree.
down. Well, I've bloody set this to the thingy one as well now. I've changed it. Okay, 17,000 feet. And I keep doing that, but I'm going to engage that again. Getting this thing to engage is really annoying. I'm going to have to find a keyboard shortcut where I just tap a button, because it would be like leaning across the cockpit and tapping that. I'll still do the dial with the finger, but I think that's really important. So, flight level 24, descent flight level 24, 75. Oh, it keeps switching across, which I don't understand. So it shouldn't be switching across yet. 75, okay. Okay, now as I said, this is not. No. I'm not trusting him. I overspeeded by accident. I'll get as I do this. Remember, this is the first time, and now you have to do things that you never had to do before. So this pressing the button, you never had to use that. There was a button like this, so you'd set the speed here, and then you'd click this button, and it would always go to the speed that you'd set there. Now it seems that you have to engage it every single time, so that you can actually, until you see it register on here, like here and here. But I'm actually going slower than where it should be, which is here. But I don't mind. There's nothing against the law in doing that. But it would have been nice for it to work properly. But I'll check some things and see how it goes. Now, I won't be doing a lot of these kind of big flights like this. I think they work better at night than they do in the daytime.
112 tree contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175.
I think they definitely work better at night, and I like flying them every now and again. But
Amsterdam Center KLM
as it goes,
112 tree is at flight level 195, descending
it's not something I want to do all of the time. But I just thought it'd be really cool to give it a whack today and see how well I did. I mean, so far, so good. Right, so what level are we at now? We must be past 18 or arriving at 18. So when we hit 18,000 feet, we're going to go down to 65. Okay. Okay. Now the auto throttle's kicked in, so I honestly don't know what it thinks it's doing. But alright, Wicked Steve, you're having to go. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. By the way, anybody who's watching this stream live who hasn't already subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel if you enjoy any of my streams. I know people don't like their subscription things clogged up, but if you think you're going to watch me again in the future, please click that subscribe button. Yeah, I've got to get through the toast track, yeah, you're right. Okay, you can also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, If you want to make a donation to the stream, just click on that little glass pot, I think. I think you can click on it. I've never actually tried it. Or you can go in the show notes and it shows where you can make a donation to Streamlabs. Let's look. Alright, so this is kind of, let's see, we're going to make a left turn in 60 nautical miles. And yeah. Hopefully, so we got down to where we've put it down to 65, okay. And then after flat, okay, so we actually have to slow it down again now. So we need to go back to the other one. We need to go back to that, and we need to slow it down to 300. Okay, I can hear the engines going down, which is very, very good to hear, because it means that something's going right. Okay.
KLM112 tree descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
Okay, he's given me permission to descend and maintain 9,000 feet. I'm probably not going to be able to do it in time.
KLM112 tree, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, I did.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
Okay, so we're going to 9,000. Okay, so that's kicking in, and we are starting to drop, which is good. As we hit 10,000, we need to go down to 240. Okay. But we got to get it through the tow track. Okay, so we can see the coast of Amsterdam. Oh, wrong button. Ah! Cancel. Cancel. Woof. We can see the coast of Amsterdam. Amsterdam, of Holland, sorry. Or the Netherlands. Actually, Netherlands is the correct way of saying it. Holland's a part of the Netherlands. A certain part. So I don't want to get that wrong. Okay, so yeah, we are going through to 9,000. I like the seat view actually in this plane. It used to be too low. Now it feels nice. I can see out the window, I can see the coast. When I've watched pilots in the videos, you can see they've literally got their arms over here. Well, over here, I'm pointing at the bloody TV screen. And their bodies are much higher in the window. And the old version used to be much lower in the window. In the 2D cockpit in particular. But the 3D cockpit was sometimes just slightly too low as well. So it's good that... okay, so hang on, we're passing flight level 12,000, so we would knock it down to 240 when we pass flight level 2,000. It actually says below 10,240, so I don't know if you actually keep it at 300, but it doesn't make sense to say to flight level 12,000. So I'm not too sure why it's doing that.
KLM112 tree, you are 42 miles northwest. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Schugal transition. Clear to Schugal.
Schugal? Don't even know what Schugal is. So why he's asking me to go to 11? I don't know. But we're obviously going to do it. If it's what he says. Come on. This is just ridiculous. Come on. I can't actually get it to bloody do the selector.
KLM112 tree, did you hear my last transmission?
Oh yeah, of course I did. Right, there we go. It's actually 11,000 he said, wasn't it? There we go. Okay, so this is going to take a bit of getting used to, but Too many buttons and switches. Yeah, well, it's not super difficult to do it though. It's not super difficult to do it. Oh, what a turn! I did copy. I thought I told you I had.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Shugol transition. Clear to Shugol KLM 112.
Shigol?
KLM 112 tree, keep speed below 220 knots.
220. Oh, okay. So we need to change that. $220 knots. Can you see how it's bouncing? It's actually knocking me off the thing. It's ridiculous. Right, so the auto throttle. The auto throttle's definitely working.
Keep speed below 220 knots. KLM 112 tree.
So this is strange. I've never had this. I've never had this. So this must be a little bit out. This checklist. Because he actually said keep it below 220. So I should probably put it on 219. Touchdown speed then will, and here it says is 150, but I have a feeling it'll be like 140 or something. So we'll see. Okay, let's have a quick look out the window. And this is the part I'm crapping myself because there is no the ILS is lined up, but not on my heading thing, only on here. So, oh, there must be a wind farm down there in the water, but we're a little bit too high to see it. So, what was he saying about Clementine? KLM 1123 is cleared to Schiphol Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 23. What on earth? No. I've gone too far back. That's what it is. Okay. What was it? Climb into expect ILS runway 27. Approached by a seagull. Okay. Okay. I thought it was driving me. There was a flight I did yesterday when it was like it had a really strange. When I was going into land, it was acting as though it was my takeoff. Okay, so my map up here on the external view, this one here, this is telling me I'm on the correct approach, perfectly on the correct approach. This one doesn't have the purple ILS on it. I'm guessing it's because I have not programmed the ILS in and stuff. So I'm just going to look at how close we are. Yeah, so we're about 20 to 30 nautical miles out. So I'm expecting some type of I'd expect the airport to start telling me to contact the tower sometime pretty soon. At least it should do. Now I know I put my landing lights on earlier because we were below 10,000 then. Now we're not, but sod it. I'll do all the full procedures sometime in the future. I would love this to be a GPS system. It'd be so much nicer. Really would. Okay, so going by my experience, when you're coming across this beach, we should be kind of lower, but I'm going to give the game the benefit of the doubt for the moment. But normally I'm sure we're normally a lot lower than this. A lot lower. We can see the city of Amsterdam in the distance there. Okay. Okay, acknowledge.
Descent and maintain 7,000 feet. KLM 112 tree.
You know, this is what I'm talking about. I can't bloody set this. And, you know, you can't be arsing about too long with this. Okay, 7,000 feet. last 100 off there, and then I'll tell it again. So we are starting to make the descent, which is good. Definitely. Okay, here we go. Skipple approach. Hey Mav, how's it going? I'm just going to say Mav because your name's quite long. How are you doing?
Going to 118.08 KLM 1123.
Right, so let's tune Skipple approach.
Skip Hall approach KLM 112 tree is out of 10,200 feet for 7,000 feet.
I'm going to go down to 210.
112 tree skip hall approach continue to Sierra Papa Lima as planned. Altimeter to 9.902.
Okay. So he's instructing us to follow the flight following for the time being. We are descending, even though the nose is up. We are descending to 7,000 feet, which we should really be doing at this 8 nautical miles point. Oh no, that's no problem. Always quite happy to help where I can. You know, I was saying like yesterday that it's just if somebody needs help with something, it's nice to be able to help them sometimes. We are slightly above where I want to be. I don't think it's disastrous, but I don't like the fact that I feel like I'm still too high. Here we're about 1,000. It is descending. I've forgotten how to change the feet per minute rate. I could have changed that, and I should know what my feet per minute rate is. It's not on this checklist, so I'm doing it more based on speed, and that shouldn't be 209, that should be 210. 210. There we go. Okay. So, but well, we are getting down there. It's 4 nautical miles now, and we're at 8,300, so we might just make it. I have slowed us down a little bit just so we're not... Oh wow, look at the views out the window. So just but while we're doing these last... Look at all these tulip fields. This is pretty cool. I'm probably going to take some frame rate hits here, but it's okay for now. And we are actually flying over Skipple. Wait, there's the frame rate hit. We are flying over Skipple, which I don't think you can do. But every single... flight plan I was looking at, I couldn't get one that didn't take us over there. There was one that took us ridiculously south, which was just no good. So that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to being released, is somebody releasing a flight planner, or at least some of the websites that used to make flight plans. Once they adapt to Microsoft Flight Simulator, it will be just a godsend. So we are going to make 7,000 as we arrive to the next waypoint, which again is great. We're going to continue on this heading. Please don't stall. Oh no, it's not stalling, it's going under us. Okay. Since I was just seeing the bubble going down, I was like, please don't stall. Please don't stall. Okay, so our next nav point will pop up. Okay, so we go down to 3,000. So I'm just going to quickly do this in. I'm going to punch that. Fucker. Pardon my French. But it's doing my head in this. There we go. Right, okay, I'm going to acknowledge instruction.
Descent and maintain 3,000 feet
And I'm going to
KLM
zoom in.
112 tree.
Because I need to get this bit more 3,000 here. Okay, so not 3, not that way. Not that way. He did say 3,000, didn't he? 2,000. Okay. Why is it doing it in... Okay, I tell you what. I give in to your expectations. We're going to go 2,900. Okay, so Okay, so let me just, we are on the approach almost. Well, we're on the final part. So 10 auto spoilers are down here, I think. I actually don't know where the fuck the auto spoilers are. Okay. So we're 210 auto spoilers, auto brake set. Okay, so we'll do the cripes. What's that one? I think. Oh, I can't even bloody. No, that's flaps. Where's the speed brake? Not that speed brake though. Ah, auto brake is somewhere up here. I should have checked some of these things. Where the hell is auto brake? Auto brake, auto brake, auto brake. I've forgotten where auto brake is. That's actually a really important part. No, it's not there. It's not down there that I'm aware of. No. Oh, is it that? No. That's the engine. That's the rudder trim. Oh, cripes on a stick. Alright, we might mess this up a little bit. Right, normally I'd set the auto brake, but I can't find where it is. So let's do the next part, because I can't keep messing around. We want to put flaps down to 10 degrees, so we're going to go flaps down. I actually don't know the degrees of the flaps. Here, oh. Shut up, cats! Cripes. I can't see, I think that's 5 degrees, so we'll put it down to 10 degrees there. Okay. Right, I'm going to zoom out so everybody doesn't get travel sick. We're going to go down to 160. Right. Yeah, there's something about this. It has to get fixed. It doesn't work right when you're trying to set your speed and stuff. It's just because the cameras. I'm sure you can turn off like camera shake or whatever. So we're making the final turn. So I'm going to put the landing gear down. I'm going to put some more flaps. Okay, and I'm hoping that cross my breasts and hope that we've done this right. Okay, we should be keeping turning to the left here as we're coming on final. But it's not going to do it that way, is it? So the airfield should be over there. We should be able to see the runway lights somewhere. I think they're just behind this strut. That's why I can't see them at the moment. But I'm sure as we make the turn, we'll see them. I haven't actually been asked to contact the tower yet, which is strange. Really strange. I mean, normally you contact the tower. So, what was the last one? 60 down 150. Okay. Okay, so as we turn, we're gonna knock it down just slightly to 150.
KLM 112 tree descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Large instruction.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet KLM 112 tree.
Come on. Oh, this is gonna go wrong now. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Okay. 150. I want to go down to. Okay. And then this will establish us on the localizer. Should. And then, so the airport is. It's ahead of me, but I've got glare. I can't actually see it. Okay. Okay. Okay, we need to flatten out a bit now. Don't make this crazy ass turn, please. Okay, it's going to kind of make a right hand turn now as well at the same time. Very steady until we establish, and then I don't actually know if to come off the... I don't just come off the autopilot. Leave the auto throttle on and just come off the autopilot, I think. Once we establish. Okay. Well, I'm not feeling skittish yet. Still not been given tower clearance, which really I still can't see the runway lights. We're definitely on the right path, I just can't see the runway lights anywhere.
KLM112
Okay.
you are 8 miles east of Schiphol. Contact Schiphol Tower on 118.28 when inbound on the approach.
Okay, so I'm going to have to do this with the buttons because this isn't going to be...
Tower on 118.28 KLM 112 tree.
Cripes. There we go, we're lining up now. Okay, so... yeah, I could do with this seat being a little bit higher. It feels like I'm slightly too low. Come on, auto throttle, please kick in. Oh, I feel like I'm so low here. I'm gonna turn the auto throttle off, I think. Let's bring the nose down slightly. Oof. I'm not low, but I feel really low here. As we're coming into land. Yeah. Our speed's fine. We're slightly left of the runway. I didn't realise that until just now. I always seem to come in left of the runway as well. I actually was doing it yesterday, I noticed as well. Quite a long way left of the runway actually. I don't know if it's just the way I've got my I'm too far right. Right, don't panic. We can do this. Right, now we're too high. Okay. He's gonna crash this. We're not gonna do this. I'm gonna try not to overcorrect. I'm not gonna do a go around. But we are way too far right here. Way too far right. And I don't know why I can't correct this. There's no crosswind. Well, you never know. Might be able to save it.
300. 200.
Okay, passing the
100. 60, 50, 40, 30.
20.
Retard side.
Oh, got it. Oh. Oh, I bounced it. Oh, damn it. I've got it down. I've just bounced it, that's all. Ah, bouncing it. No. Okay, right, whatever. Wait, no. Keep it in. At least I got it down, but I fucking bounced it. Wait, really badly. Okay, everybody can laugh now. Oh. Oh well. That'll teach me in the future. Right, okay, so at least I'm done. Okay, turn the flight director off. Yep. Okay. And we'll Trim the tower. Oh, I didn't even say I was.
KLM 112
I didn't even contact the tower. Oh,
inbound
great! I'm gonna have to leave that to the second pilot next time.
Skip Hall Tower. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach. Altimeter 29.9 wind 27
Oh,
at tree.
well, we'll see next time.
KLM 112
I can't believe I saved. I can't believe I saved the actual landing. To be honest,
contact ground on 121
that really surprised me. The reason it bounced is because my reverse thrusters didn't kick in, and I don't know why. Because I have got them assigned, but for some reason they didn't kick in. So we're going to request a taxi to the gates. Oh, why is it tuned off? What? No.
Skip Hall Airport information Quebec 1400.
Ground. Request taxi to the gates. Okay.
Skip Hall ground KLM 112 tree taxi to the gate. KLM 112 tree taxi to gate Foxtrot 5 via taxiway November 4 Bravo Alpha 16 Alpha Alpha 17.
That's quite a long taxi.
Taxiing to gate Foxtrot 5 using taxiway November 4 Bravo Alpha
Okay.
16 Alpha Alpha 17 KLM 112 tree.
Oh, see now my now my reverse thrusters were actually working there because I started going backwards. I swear. So I don't know what happened there, but my reverse thrusters didn't work when I was landing. But once I'd landed, they kicked in. Well, I say reverse thrusters when I landed. When I'd got the plane down, the reverse thrusters didn't kick in. That's why it started trying to take off again, because I still had the nose up. I still had the nose just off the ground, so if I'd have pushed down and had the reverse thrusters in place, it would have actually stuck it, but never mind. Like I say, I haven't flown... This is the first time I'm flying it in this version. I haven't flown it in Flight Simulator X for God knows how long. Alright, it isn't actually that long of a taxi. So... at least I'm down. At least I'm down, but yeah. I think there'd have been some damage to the... definitely some damage to the landing gear on that one. And, well, when you disembark the flight, you can go onto the runway and pick your luggage up. So it'll be right there on the runway for you, don't worry. Let's not crash into the fuel truck or anything, eh? This dude's giving me directions and stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it exactly as he wants me to. Can't go any more left, mate. We'll pretend that's about right. Okay. Okay, so parking brakes on. And we shall shut down the engines. Because we don't need them open anymore. Where's the engine? Engine off. Engine off. Okay, we can hear the engines shutting down now. Okay, we can go to ground services and request baggage service.
Skip Hall Ground KLM 112 tree.
And
Could you
jetway
please
connection,
send the
which
baggage?
should be on our left.
KLM 112 tree baggage is on the way.
And then jetway connection.
Skip Hall Ground KLM 112 tree. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? KLM 112 tree. The jetway is going to be connected.
Oh, I could have been a lot further forward. Okay, I didn't realise that that jetway is not going to connect to this airplane. Unfortunately. Don't think it is anyway. It's definitely not a slinky. It might. I don't know. I don't think it will. No, it's not going to do it. So, I didn't realise I had that much space. The cockpit makes you feel much further forward than you are. So, well, people will be jumping. It's okay. People can jump from the plane to the... people can jump from the plane to the thingamajig. Okay, baggage is doing its job there. He's pulling in. And why they're bringing full baggage across, I don't know. Because it should be baggage going out. But there you go. But, okay, I know in the future to pack a little bit closer. And I'll check it with the external view next time instead of doing it all from the internal view. So, so we can turn off the main... okay, there we go. So everything's shut down, and that was 1 hour 2 minutes. So I was what? I don't know if it's from takeoff time to touchdown, because if 1 hour 2 minutes, if that includes the 2 taxiing, that's actually not too bad. I think it's 45, 50 minutes or something. 52 minutes, I seem to remember, if I remember correctly. So yeah, oh yeah, if you look at total time of flight here, 52 minutes. Well, sometimes my memory is the worst in the world, and sometimes it's amazing. I remember that from flying there myself and doing it in Flight Sim X. So we were 36. We were 36 seconds late, essentially. So, but that's, I mean, that's good. That means all my inputs while in the air were done it in a sufficient time. We were traveling at the speed that we should be traveling. So, you know, to come in 36 seconds late is amazing. And actually, I was we were sat parked there for at least a minute or so while we did that. So that is pretty impressive for the first time, to be honest with you. Alright, didn't stick the landing perfectly, but that doesn't matter when I'm looking at that. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was really good fun. Okay, peeps, so thank you for joining me for this stream. I may come back and do a little bit of a stream later on as well. We'll have to see. But I hope you like the new overlay. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. I didn't notice. I didn't see it pop up. I'm wondering if it's doing that from last night or something. But anyway, yeah. So please keep supporting the stream. I have got Twitter, Twatter now, so feel free to follow me on there. Ineffectual Game Gam 2, because you can't get it any other way. Not 1 and not 0. It's number 2. So follow me on there. Okay. Please leave a like, and if you've fully enjoyed the stream and you haven't already done it, please subscribe. If you're watching it back later, feel free to leave some comments in the comment section. So from your commander, Swifty, I'll say good afternoon and enjoy the rest of your day. 9-7.